Welcome to this test of the live stream feature that will happen at Sue's Celebration of Life. And I'm going to turn this music down. Do you see? Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to do a transition to Sue's welcome. Whoops, wrong.
Hello and welcome to the celebration of my life. Obviously, I wish I could be there in person, but virtual will just have to do. I am sad and angry that my life is being cut short by cancer. It's been a long journey with lots of uncertainty, stress, and frustration. I fought as hard as I could, but eventually I've accepted the reality that my time on this earth is almost over. As I look back on my life, however, I'm extremely grateful for everything I've had and everyone I've known. I want to share.
Oh, sorry about that abrupt switch back to this would be not me, but of course looking out at the podium and people talking and so forth. I'm going to go back to the title where the chat is so I can add, well, maybe I can add to it. So can you see the chat all continually still? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not sure. I wish I could. On the left side, oh, column. Okay, all right. Is that where it should be? Let me switch actually so I can see what this video is looking at. I'm looking at controls. And I need to get to my video here. Okay. Hello. Okay, so good. Well, I just got that chat working just before I'd made this live. We've got a bit of a latency problem. I'm about to put my finger in the air, and there it goes. Ooh. open something with my Mac so that I'm there. Hello, Timey Ta 3333. I'm just guessing who that might be. Wow. This is okay. I'm gonna put my finger up and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 15 seconds. That's something I'm going to have to work on. That's a bit too much. Maybe that's normal, but that's going to be an issue if we right, because I had hoped to play Sue's video while the rest of us are watching it in the hall, but that may be an issue because then the video and will keep going on the live stream and there'll be 15 seconds. Well, maybe if that's slow, and then the I'm talking very slowly because I'm hearing my voice in my head from 15 seconds ago. Okay, so is there anything else that you would like? Can I zoom with my camera? That's a good question. I'm going to take the earphones off. I may be able, I have a wireless control device for a camera, but that's just, I think that just turns it on and off. I'm not sure I can control the zooming that way. I'd have to go up and do that on the phone. No, that I wouldn't be able to do that. So I'd have to look into that. It's a good question. Is there anything else that you guys would like to test? I can go back to switching back and forth, transitioning between. I had the music on early because to simulate and vaguely the idea that there will be music and stuff coming from a speaker and microphone things that are being sent out through speakers in the hall, and the audio, which right now I just have the camera audio microphone. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to come up with something better than that. But it actually sounded to me like it wasn't so bad. What do you think? Would one of our son-in-laws be able to work the camera while you were in the service? Well, the issue with that is I'm just using my Samsung phone as the camera, and that's the equipment I have here. And in order to let's see whether that, I think you'd have to sort of, well, yeah. I mean the screen on which you are, he would be doing the controls is the same screen that is being used to show the scene in the hall, or me right now. So we had some trouble with having the right dongles when setting up the slideshow with Chris's service. Right dongles. And what were the dongles doing? My lips look pretty well synced with the video and the sound. Is that your experience as well? Ah, the hall's equipment, which is pretty old. Well, I I had not planned actually to use their equipment at all and being connected to anything. I mean, I have my camera. My equipment consists of my camera on a tripod, and which is wirelessly connected to my laptop. And I'll be sitting there with that somewhere, and uh, that's pretty basic on it. So I don't actually have wires at all, even between my camera and my laptop, which makes things simpler. And so I don't plug in to their equipment. So John, I guess you were answering my question about lip sync. The only issue is this latency of 15 seconds. That may be, well, actually, but it's interesting. It was a different latency with between you, John, and Betty. Betty counted 14 seconds. That was about the same for me. Okay, I will look into the possibility of having a wireless connection that will control the zooming in of my camera. That would be useful. I can see how that would be useful. And I'm glad that this chat, which I just seconds before I put this on this live, and I put this on, and I wasn't sure it was going to work, but here it is. And I think that may be a nice feature for those who are dialing in, and particularly be useful for them to communicate with me, controlling this in case there are any problems. But people may also be exchanging conversation about what's going on. Okay, anything else that you'd like me to show you? Turn the music back on. I think I'd like to go to the hall on the Friday, the day before, and test all this out, because this does depend on wireless connecting through their Wi-Fi. And Okay. Some zoom ins. Okay, maybe. And what do you think about the idea of cutting, as I did, to the actual video? I think if there's a 15-second latency, then actually that's something we could test. Whether what happens in the hall recorded, even when I'm not, even while Sue's video is playing. If if I switch, then will it start up again with the last 15 seconds of whatever the presentation is going on after the video? Would that be missing, or would that be captured? Okay, thanks, Betty. Good, always good to go there. Get permission to know whether I'm going to be or what time it might be permissible to go there. I might even like, probably be able to go to do a good test without actually going inside the hall and just somewhere, some other room. Okay, I'm going to go back and then do this test, try to do a test with going back from the video back to this presentation of me.
Hello and welcome to the celebration of my life. Obviously, I wish I could be there in person, but virtual will just have to do. I am sad and angry that my life is being cut short by cancer. It's been a long journey with lots of
Okay, I am now back after transitioning, really cutting off Sue, but hmm. Okay. It it looks like uh, it, it it worked, and that even though everything, both the transition to Sue's video and the transition back from Sue's video, worked because and it didn't cut off anything. So that's good. I guess it's not the end of the world. 15 seconds anyway if we lose it. But I think it'd be clearer. I hope maybe, unless we have anything more to do here, maybe we could just hop on the phone so we can not have this discontinuous you're typing and me talking kind of odd conversation. What do you think? Hello? Okay, so I'm going to do the last transition, which goes back to, I think we'll probably put a, maybe I'll get a picture. As soon as we get a picture of the, like the cover, sort of, which probably have the date and you know, what of the, I imagine that there's going to be an order of service. I might want to use that as the introductory picture. So when you have that, if you could send me a screenshot of that, that would be great. Right now, I'm going to transition to the end as I have it, and then end stream, and maybe we can chat a bit on the phone.